Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from, and welcome to yet another exciting and amazing episode. Today we are coming back to you with quite an interesting topic, matters strictness in parenting. We are going to keep it real. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, of course I'm not alone. I have my amazing ladies and gentlemen in the building who are going to help me shed light on matters strictness in parenting. Are you a parent out there watching us right now? Do you know, like, you being strict to your child has some effects? That's why we are here today with my amazing panel to shed light on that. And if you feel you're there also, let us know in the comment section, because we are here to learn and get to hear what we feel when parents are too harsh on their kids. But before we dive into the topic, allow me introduce my guest. So you're starting from that end, coming this way. Then we dive into the topic.
Hello, my name is Jakikani and I'm a student at Uzuri Institute.
Hello, my name is Joshua Mwangangi, aka Bondeza Mahindra. Welcome.
Hi, and I'm Belinda, their teacher, Uzuri Institute.
Hello, I'm Winnie, their parent. I'm here to listen to what they are saying.
Hello, I'm Yankalixa, student journalist here.
Okay, so the topic today was inspired actually by the same people that are in the panel. We were doing a conversation, and then within that conversation, another conversation also came in, and we decided, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to have another sit down so that we get to discuss on that. And that thing that came up was parents being strict. And I'm here also to ask you, let's start this conversation with maybe getting to know, like, have you ever been in a situation where you felt like your parents are too strict on you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Yes.
You can share your experience.
All the time. Mostly with dads. Okay. My dad, he's tough. He's intense. My dad was intense. I didn't quite like it.
Winnie?
Hey, don't even talk about my father. Hey, that man, he's very tough, by the way. Anaweza fanya waache kukula ukalala.
Unajua ingekuwa sikujui, I would have said you're from Western. But now that I know you, let me play. Then I have Joshua.
Hey, my mom. Hey, that lady. Hey,
So from the dad, your mom now.
my mom. My dad is just a very cold man.
Your mom, very strict.
That lady. Super dad. Hey.
That girlfriend.
Jackie?
My dad, hey, hadi sina comment. Temper yake, nyingine inakuwa, unadhani ni president. Hadi president anakuwa na temper nyingine tayari.
Lakini, my mother is tough too. But unaona akiambia mom kitu nilifanya, wakisha agree, utatafuta mahali uende. Juu, sasa, my mom matters concerning kazi alikupea, ukose kufanya. Hapo nao utaundwa. Na yeye babangu asikie ulipewa kitu kazi na mom, unakosa kufanya. Akiungana.
That collab is very
Tafuta
bad.
mahali uende.
Yeah, I think both. We have never got it at the easy way. Both. Because it's okay when you feel like maybe you can go to lean to that person. But do you think, okay, they're strict, yes, but strictness in what terms?
Okay, my parents, okay, my mom beat me a lot. Like, together with example with Bobo, my mom beat me like almost every day of my childhood, because I was not a good kid when I was young. And I don't really think about. Anyways, my mom beat me a lot. Not really beating me, disciplined me a lot. Because when I say beating me, it sounds like abuse. But it's not abuse.
Because I was about to ask that.
She disciplined me a lot, not beating. So, but my dad is that cool person who will never discipline you until it's his turn. And when it's his turn,
You get it.
you'll get it square. You wish that that never comes, his turn never comes again anytime soon. But for me, parents, I think my parents are okay. But the thing that stood out to me is feeling like your parents don't believe in you enough, feeling like you whatever, no matter how hard you try to impress them, you're not getting impressed. Yeah.
Okay, really?
Yeah, my mom used to let me same mpaka saa hii like hey, for real niende home saa hii na nifanye opposite to what she said. For real mama ananichapa. Tutakimbizana
Right
hapo.
now.
Right now.
A bullet stroke like
No.
December.
Sikuwa homeschoolenda.
Oh, you do. But I saw you with cows somewhere.
Nilienda kidogo. So sikukaa sana.
Hakupata chance.
Hakupata chance. Yeah. Lakini kabla mara ya mwisho ilikuwa tumeenda, sikumbuki mara ya mwisho tukifunga ni lini. Lakini kuna time nimeenda home nikiwa hapa sijui tukatumwa soko na sister yangu tukachelewa. Tulionyeshwa vumbi. Tulichapwa. Yeah. For real. Guy,
Me, I have no comment.
alafu my dad hawezi chapa mtu, ni ule wa we. So I sometimes felt like my dad doesn't love me. Juu every time nikifanya kitu ako we, do you know hii kitu unafanya hii ni puzi hadi ukalala.
Sometimes
Kila
mtu akuchape. Sometimes afadhali tu kwa baba apige kule kwanza kwa.
I'm coming back to that. Hey, Joshua?
My dad is just a cool man, but time I'm influenced na mama na because you msikie Joshua, it is been mtuma. I think it was just once. My father alinipiga. Ile hapo ndio alinipiga. So nilikuwa mimi na brother wangu anaitwa, so tulikuwa tumejikozana na mama. Mzee alitoka Nairobi, I think ilikuwa saa 7 usiku. Alifika huko saa 9, akatupiga na akarudi saa 10. Ile kupigwa, like kupigwa.
Traveling from Nairobi to
Ukabali
Nairobi to Kitui to come and punish you and then go back.
No, like atike kwa room yetu, like akapiga mlango.
For me it's different. My mom hata nifanye aje, hangi influence dad anipige.
I didn't know the one
because she knew when this man akishashika hiyo kiboko, she's going to massacre this kid. So afadhali ndiye yeye kwenye watapatana.
The thing is babangu hawezi kupiga. Anasemanga sisi ni wasichana wakubwa. So like akipiga msichana inakaa
That is also another aspect. Hey, Jackie, from your view, strictness in what terms? Because we can't just say, okay, my dad, my mom, yes, but they are strict in what terms?
Like my dad is in
Academics.
Like kuna time nakumbuka nilikuwa class 6. Acha nichape mara mbili. Nimeishi kukumbuka hadi leo. Nilikuwa class 6. So nilikuwa na book moja by the way. Subject moja 32 pages ndio nilikuwa naandika. Sasa siku moja nikaenda home akaniambia, "Hebu nitolee book zako hapa." So nikatoka book kangu. Mbele ni math, katikati ni English, hivyo. Ndio book uko nayo kwa legend. Nakwambia aliniekelea alafu akaniambia mami nimekubaia book zingine alizotoka kutoka hiyo siku. Book zangu nimeishi. That is academic, lakini mamangu kitu amesema kama ufanye wewe hadi ukinikasirikia chukua mtu nichape, lakini kwangu utahama ni ile ufanya mkani, so choose one. Okay, so inabidi tu
Okay. That's okay. But again, is being strict a bad thing? Parents being strict on their kids, is it a bad thing or it's a good thing? Like, what do you think about that?
Sometimes it's a bad thing.
It depends. You know, I think, okay, I'm not a parent, so
it's okay.
It's what I feel about it, because I have zero experience. But I think our parents, like African parents, have just one way of resolving conflict: beating it the hell out of you. And I don't think it's the right method in every conflict you have.
Okay.
Because you fail in school, she beat you. you break the thermos, she beats you.
Well, that one I know many people have trauma so bad. That one many people have trauma. They have.
You fight your sibling, she beats you. You come home late, she beats you. I think there should be other ways of resolving conflict between kids and their parents. Like sometimes talk things out. You know, when your kid disappoints you, okay, and this is harsh. When your kid disappoints you, I don't think it's okay. Your parents.
But in as much as you feel like they disappoint, I think it's just you know. I believe most of our parents, I don't know, but from my perspective, I know we are coming from these families where our parents are being raised differently compared to now the modern parents, the way they are raising their kids. Because back then, you even see these memes and videos that people like Akina Flako, Akina Nani, like describing the African mom, you see. So try to compare the parenting that used to be back in the days and right now. It's totally different. Yeah, and I think with them, they're raising us in the best way they know, and they're like bringing us up the way they were brought up, you see. But unaona wasai mtu anajambia like I don't want to raise my child in the way that I was raised. That's why utapata you get a child, maybe the child is on TV and then he's standing there like so I'm not me. Amesimama anataka kuruka. And then saizo he's doing that thing, you're not in your home, you are in a friend's place or a relative's place. Na unasikia ukimshapa atanini ataanza kuruka ruka.
For me that's calling for a beating. I whoop your ass.
You see, now you see, you see, and then it's because maybe right now you feel like no, I don't have to be too hard on my kids. So mtoto akifanya anything that child wants to do, yours you just leave because no, my parents were strict, but for my case I'm not going to take that route.
Okay, my kids, because you might come across this. Ukisimama kwa meza ya watu, I will whoop you. I beat you. I will whoop you a lot. Like, beating, okay, disciplining kids in the sense of beating them, it's not a bad thing. You just have to do it.
Nasema communication mbadilishe imekuwa sana hapa mimi watatu. Jaribu kutupa pale kidogo. Tunafanya hivi.
So, beating disciplining your child in the sense of whooping them, like beating them, is not a bad thing. You just don't have to do it always. Know when to listen, know when to talk to them. I just in my what I think. You know when to talk to your kids, and you know when to beat them. And talking to them, as a parent, please, parents, never say a negative something to your kid when you're mad.
True.
When you're mad, just cool off, because you are their mom, you are their dad. What you say will stick to them for the rest of your life. For the rest of their lives. Please don't.
That's true. I agree.
Don't say hurtful things to your kids.
I agree, because there are certain things when you say when you're angry, even if you come back to your senses, you'll never take them back.
True.
You'll never. Someone will just remember you for that one thing that you said. And that's why you brought that aspect. It's good beating. Even me, like I preferred, in my childhood, I preferred to be flogged rather than being told something. Because it will hurt me so much. So Jackie, what's your take? Is being strict a good thing or a bad thing?
Sometimes it's good because kuna venye unaona wazazi wa sahi wanasema sijui kuongelesha mtoto, yes, but you see, like I have a scenario, I don't know if she's a daughter or a nurse, na kuna watoto wawili kabla na kadem. So unaona juu ya yeye na kazi yake na bwanake, so inabidi aandike house help. So you can imagine our watoto wanasimamanga wanatusi house help. And to make the matters worse, hadi baba yao na mama yao wanaanza, si ndio? So you see, like one day nikaenda kwao, niliwaangalia watoto nikasema, ingekuwa
and then you try to imagine, hey, try to picture yourself like them and with your parents.
Yeah, you're like, my mom, hapo ndio
You are thinking.
No, yeah, you see, ziko like
Huyo mtoto alikuwa like, imagine alichukua demand na mwagilia
the house help and the parents are watching and they're saying nothing.
Like kuna time nakumbuka, kuna time mamangu aliniambia, sijui alituma mtoto akamwambia, sijui we ndio mlete maji kwa kitchen. You can imagine huyo mzazi alishika mtoto akamwambia usiende
Until end. Imagine the kind of people we are raising right now.
So you're strict sometimes inakuanga poa.
Yeah. Me, I agree. Let me tell you, you see the woman that you're seeing here today.
This girl.
Well, I thank by the way my dad and my mom. They did amazing. In as much as they were strict, but again, they will beat you, they will punish you, they will discipline you, but they will tell you you're doing it for your own good.
Yeah. My mom used to tell me, sio wewe nimechapa ni
Yeah, true.
At the same thing.
And you know, like I look how my dad used to discipline us. I think I said this in another conversation. And I look how my younger siblings are being disciplined. To them, they know like if they do something wrong, they will be punished. Yes, they will be disciplined. Yes, but again, nowadays, my parents, I think they have outgrown that thing of disciplining people with kids.
Yeah.
So you just, unajambia, hey, my kid. Unajua sasa ningekuwa nimefanya hivi ningekuwa nimechapwa. And then you look at like right now if they do something, they will just be sat down, lectures are given, and they are good to go.
Like my mom, there is no lecture. Hadi hivyo kwenye tumetoshana, nitakuwekelea vibaya sana.
So,
Joshua, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I think like it's just, it will depend. Like me kuna vitu mpaka leo like naona mother alikuwa like ukitaka kutandika bed unajua unataka kwa, so like I didn't know like mimi nikiamka kitu kwanza ni kutandika bed. Like yes mother yako but alifunza hiyo ni like uko mtu mzuri, so hata kuna time nilikuwa naongea naye kama enyewe hapa ulinipiga bad, najua kwa nini ulikuwa unanipiga. So like kuna siku nilikuwa na mzae, so kwa nini kanipige fulani, alafu huyu mtoto alikuwa siku anaiba kaza, alikuwa anatemea watu mate, alafu saa mzazi wake anakataa kumpiga, so akatemea mzae alimshika masikio, ilikuwa last year akamchuna like niko mzae what are you doing ndo wenyewe.
You know your dad was right, because again so, I'm trying to picture back in the days. Mtoto hakuwa mtoto ni wazazi wake. The child belongs to the community.
Yeah, where comes from, the child belongs to the community. You and society, the child belonging to the community was so bad. Because I meet this mom, she'll beat me thoroughly for doing something. And then she'll bring me home crying, give me to my mother, tell my mother what I did. And now it's my mom's turn. She doesn't care how hard I was beaten. It was not by her.
Yeah.
So I think being strict helped us a lot.
Yeah, true.
But some mistakes were not worth being
beaten.
So some mistakes, okay, I think they overdid it, but
but again, to me, what I would say is we try to figure out, try to picture ourselves like into our parents' shoes.
yeah.
Because that is how they were brought up. Right now, you see like the modern parents. Right now we have the therapy sessions. Maybe if someone may be suffering from trauma, he will go pay for a session and then talk things out. But with our parents, we never had such things.
Yeah, talking of trauma, mental health issues, our parents didn't really.
Yeah, so imagine maybe your parents going through some stuff and then like they have no one to talk to. And then kuna mtoto hapo has made a mistake. They will like, okay, let's hear from. Okay, for you, do you think like being strict is a good thing or a bad thing? What's your take on that?
It's a good thing and it's also a bad thing. Yeah, because some issues our parents don't need to be harsh on us. Like I'm starting to do something new that will be able to do it later, and my parent is like, this is nonsense. Like my father, I in trust, like he has never believed in me, like I can do something. acha tu. Like na yeye mom ako issues za behavior uko my young age, like uko high school uko na boyfriend mnadu
Si high school.
Watoto vijana wanatembea na watu
just imagine
mzigo.
if my mother was not strict on that, where can I be today? Like hiyo alifanya
but
poa.
I think that is good because I can also attest. I think I have a story on that also. And that is like me personally, I've started like interacting with guys in my campus.
Oh, that's
Same
bad.
here. I feel
that's bad.
People here.
Campus.
You know,
and then back then, me even like I've never gone like into a girls' school. Even me was into a mixed school from Form 1 up to Form 4. So me used to tell my classmates, the guys, I'll tell them we are friends here, but please, when you go out there, I don't know you, you don't know me.
I never seen you in my life.
Yeah. So I was like, that's right, my dad. I'm there high. So he used to lecture us, but I love how, most of the talks, my dad used to do that. The talks that maybe your mom could be doing with the girls, my dad did that a lot. And I thank him for that. Did that alone. Imagine he will tell you, no, he was like, Belinda, you are with Joshua, whatever that you do happen, mistaki mzigo, soma maliza. When you are done with everything, then mimi nishanawa mkono nimemaliza part yangu. But right now, but I think it also helped because he used to do those talks because we had shifted from Nairobi now to Sharks, and then teenage pregnancies were. And then we are back. Now, the assumptions that people have with watoto watao, mabonita, was right. So
but do you know, in school, there was these students, like, wanajua sana. And ukisema hauna boyfriend, ama kuna kitu je ifanya, like, who are you? Unachekwa mpaka
I know.
So in school, when you bro, ukifika at home, when you danda, uelewi anything.
Like watu wakianza kuongea story ya mapenzi niko acha tu, like unaanza kuandikia notes
lakini for us guys that didn't happen because I don't think
I was in a mixed school.
Statistics show that a study of 600 children aged between 8 to 10 showed that those with authoritarian parents have most conduct problems. They demonstrate more deviant behaviors, hyperactivity, aggression, and antisocial behavior.
Yeah.
So,
introverts.
Why do you think so?
Introverts and strict behaviors.
Introvert si sana. Kwa mimi nimesema mimi introvert. Lakini si sawa na nini. Tunapata kuna ule mzazi wako like mtoto wangu azitoka hapa. Tunapata huyo mtoto ndio kelea. Kwa town yenda na.
Lakini kutoka parents wenye wanatetea watoto wao, that's not cool. Imagine my mother akisema siwezi ongea na Victor na ajui, like tunaenda kwa nyumba tunakaa hapo.
Ajui ati mtoto wangu na vijana mwini wangu ajui mimi akona boyfriend.
Like kuna auntie yangu alikuwa hivyo, like tunaenda kulisha na watoto wake, alafu ng'ombe zake siku moja zinapoteza makanga. Anasema watoto wake hawanajua wanaekanga vizuri, lakini sisi tumeiba tumepeleka kwetu. Just imagine siku moja I was beaten because of kusalimia mzae, tena mzae mwingine alipita hapo na namjua, like his son was my classmate back in high school. Tunalisha alafu akapita hapo nikamuuliza, na huyo kijana guy, na mtu akaambia mama. So unaulizana na wanaume umeanza guy. Na sasa hiyo mimi ni form 4 liver, mimi nimekaa home. Unaona hiyo time, hiyo period una mahali wa kuenda, like nalisha tu.
Nalisha ng'ombe.
Imagine
mchungaji, shepherd.
Imagine na bado sijui hizo vitu wanasema. Kuna ile language inatumika na watoto wenye wako experienced na mapenzi wanatumia meko hiyo ni unachekwa. Mimi hadi singeuliza vitu zingine juu unauliza mtu ana announce kwa class, imagine wewe ajui hiyo nayo inaweza fanya mtoto uende kukaa kwa choo.
So what's your take on that? The statistics? Strict parents like addressing the aggression on their kids. Like statistics show that wale wenye wako na very authoritative parents, like they address their like if I'm that parent that I'm strict, I'm dealing with my own issues, but again I don't know how to handle my kids. So when they come to me, I will address that anger to them.
But sometimes
that's just, I say that's just wrong. Because okay, for you, I think the biggest thing a parent should have is to balance between her personal issues and her kids. Because another thing I would like to personally ask parents to do, there is what you expect from your kid and there is what your kid can give.
Yeah, true.
You know, for me, I think my dad expected me to be this great boy, right? Because at a young age I was bright. Like I never got less than 450 marks, but I got class, I think class 4. And then when I was in class 5, a pandemic hit me. I was like sick for I missed 2 terms of 2 full terms of school. So you know, our parents didn't really know about mental health and all those things. So I was traumatized. You know, now the stigma begins, the 16.
And then your parents maybe understand nothing about it.
Yeah, and because it's my leg which I had a problem. Like my left leg was like 2 inches shorter than the right leg. Because when it stopped growing, like ikakuwa narefuka tu side moja. So you just imagine a class 5 boy walking with a leg that's 2 inches shorter than the right. So I was like nilikuwa natembea hivi. So that thing affected me mentally. I recovered physically, but it affected me mentally. So academically, I never went back to being the great kid I was. So my dad had this expectation from me when I was young. So he didn't notice that something changed. He thought I'm just lagging behind. I'm just a joker. So the expectations like zimenihound mpaka nikakuja kujua. That's gone. Yeah, that's gone. You know, you just focus on what you can give now. And my father, to this day, I don't think he understands that I can be that way anymore. Like I'm a different person. That thing changed me, and so I'm asking parents, please, pay attention to your kids. You know, give them support, and you know, expectations. There's expectations, and then there is reality. As we said in our previous meeting.
And now reality now hits.
And
it hits home.
Yeah, you know, every mom, even when she's pregnant, there's this kind of kid she wants. Like, if this is a boy, he's going to be this and this. I'm going to show him how to do this and this and this and this. But turns out your boy is not capable of doing all those things. So you have to live with it. So I'm just asking parents, please live with what your kids can give. Like if you think they're not giving what they're capable of, encourage them. Like give them the motivation they need, but don't demand because you are hurting your kids.
Hiyo issue na hiyo mental health, naweza sema wazazi wa kitambo wajui issue na mental health. Like you see, like me, so my mom like akiniongelesha, unajua kuna kitu anaweza sema uko like, so like ajui, anajua sifai kucheka akiongea, sifai kukasirika, sifai kunyamaza.
And you know, now like that one, I was to say something before you talked. There's beauty in you making your kids your friend.
Yeah.
That way they will open up to you, even tell you Mi saizi naangalia nini zingine they are just dope. You see a relationship between maybe a mother and daughter, father son, and you just envy. You say,
like Abel Mutua's wife and I don't know the names, but I know
and Judy, they have a very
that close.
So like you're not supposed to laugh. You're not supposed to.
And then something else.
Nikilia hadi nilie kidogo hiyo nao ni shida tena.
Na tumechapwa.
So another thing, my parents, this is mostly my mom. She doesn't understand how I can be stressed. What is stressing you? You have no kids to provide for.
I think also with yours, maybe kwa yako, see you're a guy. The society also has said things like you brought that, and it's good. The issue of mental health, and I said this, and I keep on saying, we compare how we ladies and the gents, we realize that for us, at a year stress to one, me and meet Winnie over there. We will talk, we will cry, we laugh, Jackie, we share, we say how we are feeling. But when you start discussing football, you start discussing maybe politics, you start discussing.
That's for me. For me, I don't know. It's not for everyone. But I have that friend with who
you can open up to them. That's good
like
for you.
Generally everything. And when once I call him with my issues, he has his own issues.
So you tell them to normalize
we end up spending like more than 2 hours on a phone call, like, and it's just like therapy. You know, you just feel so relieved. You just like, sometimes I just sit down and I'm like, the things that this dude knows about me, when he decides to expose me, like so he knows like everything. But when he exposes me, I do the same.
So
in that you are on your point, Madini. So like there was this time I was depressed. So when I went to hospital, the doctor said there are some answers. So my father was calling like, "Kijana umetoa wapi answers? You are young. Umekula sweat lean." And ile ni ameweka like mzee wangu ile leo ndio ilikuwa na madeni. Nilikuwa na sweat zangu kuna mimi siwezi waambia. Nikumwambia nikupigwe.
It's because the relationship.
Hizo sweat umetoa wapi? You are young. Hata una familia, una nini? Like so like sasa ndio ameanza kuwa kwa ndani. Kumbe kuna vitu vinaitwa nini sasa. Yes. So mimi niko na bro wangu. So huyu ndio huwa namwapendea kila kitu. So like nikimwambia wewe ambia hapana kwa sababu hata wao. So mzee alikuwa like umetoa wapi answers? Wewe ni mwanafunzi. Like mimi ni mashida but nini ya mtako like amwambie hiyo kama so hiyo ndio ndio shida hapana. So mimi speak si atinasaidia sana.
I think in my childhood I had no friends. Like sina ole friend naweza ambia ati mama alifanyia hivi na feel poa so ni do. Hey, ilifika hapo mimi naboeshwa na babangu. Nikimaliza form 4 like is then I wanted to start my YouTube channel. Nako hizi nitakataka. Hizi vitu za online. Mpaka the TikTok tuseme sasa hivi imekuwa kichwa ngumu. Hii TikTok inakufunza guys. Babangu where?
Okay, another thing maybe on that, and maybe I'd like to hear from you, starting from maybe Jackie the other side. Strict parenting leads to children who behave worse than others, and they suffer from low self-esteem.
That's true.
So the low self-esteem, I think, she brought out that aspect, the one that you're discussing today, and we even said like you need to, because you ask Winnie what she wants to do, Winnie will tell you like she doesn't know kabisa. And then she also mentioned that she can do something the way we shoot this way. She will just watch when it reaches her time, and then
Nitasongesha.
Alafu anaona ni kesho anaongea.
See mimi I can remember siku moja babangu alikuwa amenistress like hizi vitu za online. Nilifika mahali nasema sasa yeye nikajirusha kwa mto nikufie huko. Hiyo simu takataka mingi. When I tried that akanipata unfortunately ni alinipata. Apigangi wasichana anasemanga kupiga msichana hapana. So aliniletea mama. Niliundwa hiyo.
Napigwa.
Yaani imagine
because of what?
Juu nilikuwa like amenichosha, aoni kama anani stress. Ile kitu nataka hataki kusikia like hataki kunielewa, naoni kama alikuwa na stress. So mimi naenda nijirushe nikufe niache kushinda
She was
nisumbuane.
suicidal.
Yeah.
Suicidal. So it was that deep
Wallahi.
that even
I tried that twice, yeah.
Twice.
Nikipatikananga, ya mwisho nikapatikana sistangu. So my big sister talked
Who are you?
sense to my mom, and mom ndo wako guy yenyewe. Huyu mtoto tunamstress. Like hebu achana na hii TikTok yake. Lakini mpaka leo babangu
But I saw you are doing great on TikTok actually.
lakini ni kichwa ngumu nimeweka by the way juu saa hii mi nitaboeka kwa nyumba, hakuna kitu kingine nimeufanya. Kama sijalala na watch African movie, mi start kienyeji. Mi na watch African movie, lazima hiyo nione.
Okay, Jadi. Do you think like when parents are too strict, like children behave in a certain manner that is not good, and it also goes ahead and lowers your self-esteem?
Kibaya sana. Hao ndio wanapanga wasi by the way. Na most of the time ndio wanapatanga ball.
For those who don't understand what ball is pregnant.
Hao ndio wanapanga
Pregnancy.
It's pregnancy.
mamake akolai. Usiende huku, usiende na huku, usifanye hivi. Azin usikae hivi. So unapata time anapata ako ka chance. Kakutoka tu hivi. Urudi. Narudi na kama junior.
But I think shida ni you are told don't do this, but you're not told why
you should.
So since you're not told like if you watch this it's not good for you, and they're not telling you the reason as to why, you'll be curious to want to know more why.
But sometimes ni wewe unataka aje like unaambia mzazi sahi hafai kuwa strict that much juu tell me ningetaka kufanya mambo zangu hii time mama kwa shule nimebaki home peke yangu, dada ako kazi au siblings wako shule pia, hii time nimeanza form 4 ningefanya anything. So ni wewe ujue unataka aje. Ama pia pressure
but again I think ile woga ya what if mama nipate, and then you close your eyes alafu unajaribu imagine mom akinipata what will happen.
See, my mom is a teacher, so unajua ile time anatoka shule, so unaweza mtime ni wewe.
Joshua, your take on that as we wind up?
Hiyo ni ukweli kwa sababu one cousin walikuwa nakaziwa sana, walikuwa wasichana wawili, so walikuwa wanalolewa wa meet my boys. So hiyo time alikuja, lakini ilikuwa MKU first year, akienda home alifunga tena mdoi kwa sababu like alikuwa anaambiwa sasa yeye anasema like parents hawako, so I have niko na opportunity ya kufanya hiyo taradara. So the day alipatwa na like alipatwa nao na odia kwa board. So kuna
watu ama they were in a relationship surely.
So ilikuwa nilikuwa naambia ilikuwa ile first year night. Precious night. So kwa hiyo so
that ukisema alipatwa inakaa different.
So me like I really love one of my aunties kwa sababu alikuwa anatuambia like drinking alcohol with my brother and other cousins is bad. So alituonyesha like demonstration. So my yangu alipasa niko class 6 na niliuliwa na pombe. So alikuja akatuambia time ya mazishi, huyu ni amwaina ameuliwa na pombe. So kutoka hiyo time nikasema mimi si kunywa pombe kwa sababu amenionyesha ukinywa pombe excess alcohol utakufa. Na akatuambia ni ambaye sasa hivi simemzika. So kutoka hiyo time nimekaa tukasema pombe hapana. So like pale ndio yeye kwambia ati usifanye hivyo, waambie ukifanya hivyo utatani.
What are the consequences?
Yes, that's the point.
Victor, your take on that?
For me, strict people with strict parents turn out vibaya. Because you want, when you get out there, your mom didn't let you do nothing. She didn't let you get experience.
And when you get that small freedom.
So you're trying to match that everyone in my class has a boyfriend. So you're trying to match that I need a boyfriend too, so that I fit him. So, and our generation, we talk about everything, which some things are not even true. But for you, you take things seriously because you have not been exposed to these things. You end up being so messed up. You for girls they get pregnant. For boys, for guys that's actually worse than for girls. Because for girls, the worst that can happen is the worst that can happen. You just get pregnant. You go home, deliver your kid, and maybe come back to school with an experience, and you become serious. For guys, we just go to addictions. You know, you're addicted, and the society doesn't really care about this. So you end up being a miserable person. Watakuwa nasema kijana nani alikuwa mtoto mzuri, alienda campus na sahi ni mwandawazimu. And then the other side, people with strict parents and those parents when they hawako believe in them enough, they have trouble making friends. They don't really because they have never have they never had that friend. Like
you say the case of Winnie over here. Winnie said like you ask her about a friend maybe in a high school life.
So they have trouble making that friend because they don't believe that a person can really be my friend because they never had that. So people with kama umekuwa na strict parents, you can have people who care about you, and you don't have to match what everyone is saying. Just be you, just do you. You're cool the way you are. Just learn pole.
Yeah. Maybe is there anything that you wanted to say that we haven't said as we wind up? Because I know you've talked a lot.
Yeah. What I'd love to say is, the parents, those are strict. Their kids end up in a very bad way. And I can remember our English teacher was a mother of 2 girls and 1 young boy. Huyo mama used to advise us, boys takataka mingi. Do you know hao watoto wake vile alikuwa anawachapa? Tukimaliza form 4, kamoja kako class 6, mwingine ako form 2. Wote walikuwa na mimba. Like huyo mzazi alienda kutolesha mmoja akakufa. Huyo wa class 6 alikufa juu ya kuenda kumtolesha mimba. Huyo mwingine akaachana naye. Huyo mwingine mpaka saa hii aje ako home na alimaliza shule akapata grade nzuri, lakini kwenda campus alikataa. Like ako hapo tu juu vile mzazi wake alikuwa, mbona ulitolesha huyo mwingine akakufa? Tunaweza kuwa tunalea mtoto pamoja. Alafu hao wazazi ndio wanajuanga kuongelelea watu wengine vibaya. Like mimi mtu anasema nimejua tabia mbaya. Like kienyeji kama mimi anajua nini? Na vile navaa, like huyu anavaa hivi inaonekana amejua. Like hadi saa hii nitoke huku niende home.
And what's wrong with knowing wanaume at your age?
My age, yeah. Lakini hapana, that's
those kind of conversations are the ones that maybe you fail to have with your kid, and then they end up in the wrong hands simply because you didn't have with them, or maybe you judge them. Like for your case now, judging you because of your dress code. They think if you dress in a certain manner, you are. But again, you might be dressing the holy style. Na kwa bagu umebeba vitu zingine. You never know. Joshua?
Just let me send this strong message to those you call them strict parents. So
you don't call them, they are strict parents.
They must be so my parents walikuwa strict, so I end up in depression. So me sasa wewe mzazi kwa hapo mtoto wako end up in depression. Like mimi nimemanage kutoka, mtoto wako anaweza nataka kumanage kutoka ajue. So like ambia mtoto ukifanya hivi consequences ukivuta mangi utakuwa mwendawazimu. Ukikuwa na wasiano wengi like utakuwa na ukimwi. Si ati unakimbia ati kwa nini sana. Kwa sababu mimi sasa mtu mwingine apitie vile nilipitia. Yes, my parents walikuwa good, but walikazia mpaka place nikafika place na kana nataka kujua. So sasa mtoto wako apitie hapo kwa sababu ni experience ilikuwa mzuri. Yeah.
Jackie?
For me, I would like to say, wazazi, acheni watoto wenu wakuwe open with you. Like, for me, mimi siziambia mama wangu mashida yangu. I prefer nikulie ndani. Like, acheni watoto, you know, wazazi kuna suicide thoughts. Si watoto wengi wanajua, si ati juu ya mwafanyia kitu kidogo. Maybe ni mashida wameishi nayo na wanashindwa kuwaambia. So, be open with your kids.
Be your best friend. Do you have it?
For me, parents, please know that your kids have their issues too. Doesn't matter how young she is. Maybe she's in grade 3 and she had a fight with a friend on the playground, and her mind is young, so she's struggling with that. and then you keep parents with teenage, mostly the teenage daughters and sons. You know, these girls have boyfriends. You tell them not to have boyfriends, but they have them. So 75% of 14, 15-year-olds now have boyfriends.
They know.
Yeah. So your parents, your mom will assume that you don't have a boyfriend. So your kids have issues. Like, try to pay attention to your kids. So try to pay attention to your kids. Try to find out why your kid has an attitude instead of beating them because they had an attitude on you. Like, try to really know your kids. Try to understand your kids, and try to show them that these things happen, and these things can happen to anyone, and try to govern them. Okay, try to make sure that they don't do so much with these boyfriends and girlfriends because they have them. They are just lying to you.
Thank you so much. It's good having you. I've heard from you. I've related with some of you talking. Like you brought me back. You've taken me back in the days. But again, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the same. And from my side, I'll just say, be friends with your child. Be friends with your children. Allow your children to be themselves. Allow them to belong. Allow them to belong even when they are with you, not trying to fit in. Like, it's so sad being with your kid is going through something and he or she can't tell you what is hitting him or her up. So it is important to make good relationship with our kids. Let your kids be your best friends. Like, kando na wale wenye tunapata huko nje, best friend wa kwanza, bestie should be your parents. So I don't know what you're taking home today. In case you're watching us, I don't know what you're taking home today. I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What are you taking home today? What are your thoughts on the same? You can also share in the comment section below. Let's keep the conversation going. But before that, allow me to thank Nicholas Biwot, the camera. Sio Biwot mwingine, tuko na wetu. Allow me thank Nicholas Biwot. Not Mwitu. Nicholas Biwot is the cameraman behind this. Victor Nyaga, the editor, and also Ara. The panelist, Victor Nyaga is He's going to edit this clip and compile it so that it reaches to you right on time. So thank you so much for watching till see you're live to end. Thank you for watching till this very end. We'll see you to the next one. I've been your host Belinda Melvin, and see you. Bye.